This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Sorber in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Josh Giddey. Buzelis out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Dosumu. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Here's Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Yeah, Williams' vision, very underrated. That is a great kick out.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the three all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's White in for Dosumu. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Offline with his three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
And they pick up 2.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Thunder trailing by 14. Williams looking around. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Misses from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Williams is one of the most dynamic players we have in this league. That time really showing you his handle.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Chicago as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Checked in for the Thunder. Taking a look at the Thunder. Lou Dort out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Dort. Caruso, the pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Holmgren outside. And the rejection by MP. And coming off an all-defensive first-team selection, Greg, wow. What does that mean to MP?
Kevin, it means he's doing it right. And award in hand, at this point, his reputation precedes him. So he can be even more aggressive with the refs oftentimes giving him the benefit of the doubt. And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Now here's Wallace. That one goes in. Wallace has got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now Wallace. Following the three-point attempt by MP.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the layup falls. Jordan's got 37.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. 17-point game. Will it go? Gonzalez grabs the board. Chicago has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. SGA against MP. On the wing, Dosunmu. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 17. 50 seconds left in the first half. Wallace misses.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And Jordan gets it to go. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Count that one. Chicago leading by 17. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to SGA. Here he goes. Here's Wallace. And that comes off the assist by SGA. That's 10 points for Wallace.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
And Jordan gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Basket counts. Wallace has got 12 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
MB getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this.
I just hate this part of the game, guys. Siakam injured. He's a guy you're going to miss on both sides of the ball. It's a real test to the depth.
No question, injuries are out of your control. Something every team has to deal with. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Bulls.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Got to appreciate the blue-collar approach.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Chicago leading by 16. We've got Jordan. Dosumu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Richards in at center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And MP now a sophomore in this NBA. Greg, he didn't waste any time leaving his mark with a title.
And he came in wanting to be a winner, and he's accomplished that in his first year. Now it's all about staying hungry so MP can start adding to his legacy.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by MP. Williams kicks to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And the dunk by MP.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by MP.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Thunder trailing by 20. Wallace outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it. He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And MP in his second year in the NBA, Greg, always curious to see the kind of jump that a player makes after the rookie season.
You learn so much after your first run through the league. MP showed a lot of potential, and I'm sure he'll be even better this season.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Going inside, and MP throws it down.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams can't hit.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Jordan. And MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. White, he's checked in for MP. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. There's the pick. This one for 3. Now here's White. Goes back up. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dosunmu. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And Williams is a really tough guy to slow down in the open floor.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's White. Uncovered. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to SGA. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 20. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointer's off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Giddey surveying the D. The tray. The shot. No good. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Kuminga in at the center position. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Williams can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the dunk by MP.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wallace misses.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
And it's good for 2.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
I got it.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Double team on Williams. Here's Zhang. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. It's stolen by Kuminga. White against Williams. And stolen by White. Jordan drives in. And good, there's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Dort. Drills it from outside.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Jordan. And MP throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Dort. The shot missing. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now, here's Dort. Kuminga finds Wallace. And here's Jang. No good on the three. MP against Dort. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And the Thunder making a change here. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And it's blocked. They get it back.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
51 seconds left in the game. Pass to Sorber. To the left wing. From deep, SGA. It's good from long range.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away. He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so...
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Man, I love your questions. And you know what? I do want those fries, Dominic Hamill. Win is always good, and I'm not out there thinking about my numbers when I'm playing. But, hey, it's nice to see all the stats I racked up. Lets me know I'm as dominant as I think I am. Lets the league know, too.
Sounds good, MP. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, maybe a little checking out of Picasso's Guernica, the Reina Sofia. What?
There's a water, epic viewpoints, and I'll bring the chick.
Shake it, MP.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup, joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Richards in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, then it's Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in at the 4. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here we go. It's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
And Cleveland has possession. following the three-point basket by Chicago. Steps back. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Mitchell. To halt the run. Drills it from deep.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's Jordan on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by Chicago. 4 on the clock. Mitchell finds Hunter. No good on the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've got a 9-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Huff's checked in for Jared Allen. Vincent comes in for Tyson. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Westbrook. And the bucket is good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Mitchell, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. They grab their own miss.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Westbrook against Ball. And finished off by Westbrook.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. No good with the triple. 26 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside White. Pass to De Silva from downtown. Pure from three-point range.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Mitchell. And it's good. 2 points. Mitchell's got 12 points. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the court for Chicago, Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's De Silva in at the 3. MP with the block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
Bulls leading by 14. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by White.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And there's Jordan on the assist from White. MP's got 23.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Cornette comes in for Huff, and Garland is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for Chicago, Drummond comes in for Smith, and it's Josh Giddey in for De Silva. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Whitehead. Chicago making their last shot. Cornette sets a screen. There's Ball with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Chicago leading by 18. White with it, guarded now by Ball. And MP throws it down.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Going inside, and slam dunk by Jordan.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Giddey against Garland. There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Huff's checked in for the Cavaliers. De Silva's checked in for Chicago. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Whitehead's shot is good. Whitehead's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is Lonzo's bread and butter. Draw and kick.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Ball passes to Huff. And here's Garland. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP inside. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 35 in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
1:05 left to play in the first half. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Huff. Tyson comes in for Strus. Hunter's checked in for Whitehead.
Oh my goodness! Look, that is some power.
Yeah. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, MP with a block.
Terrific defense by MP. Look, even though he's young, he's not afraid to challenge guys at the basket.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the three.
I mean, he started out strong, but hasn't been as effective here in the second period.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Lets it go from 11. And they get it back. Pass to Tyson. Inside. Second chance effort. Mitchell misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's MP. Shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 39.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word.
He has certainly kicked it into high gear early. You guys ever get off to a start like that?
I'm off to a hot one today. I already had some of those spicy wings they brought in. Those are no joke.
I think those were regular Buffalo flavored wings, Shaq. Not that hot.
Wrong. Those were definitely habanero or ghost pepper or something. Whew. Feeling it right now.
Hang on, big fella. I got you. Can someone please get this man a glass of milk? And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bulls.
The confidence of MP stands out to me so far. He's been in total control of the situation, and the defense has not slowed him down.
He has been sensational, leading by example out there. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in a power And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Bulls on D. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Jordan misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break, missing their first 3 shots.
Count the basket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Chicago leading by 22. And here's MP from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Hunter. No points so far. Garland scanning the floor.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jordan's got 47 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Chicago has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Jordan misses. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Tyson. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that.
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my. You...
Have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And Garland gets doubled. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course...
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Cleveland again missing. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Zealous' shot is good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Mitchell. To stop the run. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Well, Cleveland's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject them.
Yeah, you missed that, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry for the dad joke.
I forgive you, Dominic Hamill.
Double-digit denials by you in this one, though. Spectacular defending in the win. Talk to me.
Whatever it takes, right? If they're gonna keep coming at us, we're gonna keep being there to meet them. Wanna shower, change, come back, try again? We'll be here to stop them. They wanna sleep on it, regroup. I'll be blocking shots in their nightmares. I'm like a crazed animal out there, you know? You don't want any part of it.
No, I do not, MP. Thanks for your time.
Rawr.
Hey, whoa. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.